Hey guys, welcome back to the channel. In today's video, we are going over how to set up an LLC in North Dakota. Now, for the sake of time and the fact that I'm not an attorney, we're going to go through two ways you can do this. By one, doing it on your own, or two, using a business formation service. The business formation service I personally used was Tailor Brands, which provides their own team of experts who can handle all the heavy lifting of starting your business for a fraction of your time. So if you want to learn more about LLCs and how to set one up in North Dakota, then welcome. I'm glad you're here. Before we move on, if at any point you want to try out Tailor Brands for yourself, you'll find an affiliate link down in the description. Using the link, you'll get a bit of a discount that you wouldn't find directly on their website. That being said, what exactly is an LLC? A limited liability company, or LLC, is a type of business structure that is flexible, but also gives you liability protection. By forming an LLC, you form a separate legal entity for your business, meaning your personal assets are separate from your company's liabilities. So if your LLC runs into any legal problems or even debt, your personal assets should be out of the picture. LLCs also give their owners flexibility in management, taxation options, and the chance to bring in multiple owners known as members who can share in the company's profits and losses. All of these benefits have made the LLC a popular choice for many new and existing entrepreneurs. So let's look at how you can start your own. For starters, you need to choose a name for your LLC. When it comes to picking a name, North Dakota has a few requirements. Of course, the name needs to be unique, and the name must have limited liability company, either spelled out or abbreviated in the business name. But the name cannot have the words or abbreviations of corporation, incorporated, limited partnership, limited liability partnership, or limited liability limited partnership. You can run a quick name search using the North Dakota Secretary of State database, or a Google search is helpful too if you want to make sure the name you want is available. You can also use a DBA, or doing business as, to use a name for your business that is different from the name you've picked for your LLC. Next step, you need a registered agent. A registered agent's job is to be the middleman for important legal documents for the business from the state. As long as an individual is a legal adult resident of North Dakota, they can be a registered agent for the LLC. Now, be mindful that an individual needs to be available during state business hours. So if your mind is drawing a blank on who can do that, there are services out there that can take care of this for you. So definitely consider all your options. Now we can actually move on to creating the LLC. North Dakota does this by filing the Articles of Organization with the state. You can go through the application process online through the North Dakota First Stop website. The fee is naturally due with the application, and as of 2025, will run you $135. Next step is to create your own operating agreement. North Dakota doesn't require LLCs to have one, but having one, make sure all the members are on the same page. Even in a single member LLC, it's still better to have one than not, since it's often considered a blueprint for your business, and may help separate your business from getting confused with a sole proprietorship. The agreement should include the breakdown in ownership, members' rights and responsibilities, how profits and losses are divided, what happens in the event of disputes in the business, and the procedure if a member wants to leave or close the LLC altogether. And nothing in your operating agreement is set in stone. It can, and should, be updated to show any changes in the LLC. Next, you need to get an employer identification number, or EIN, for your business. An EIN is kind of like your business's social security number. You need one to open a business bank account, apply for a business loan, hire employees, or even pay business income taxes. You can get your EIN for free directly through the IRS. Finally, you gotta get ready for taxes. Now, LLCs are mostly considered pass-through entities. That means the business itself isn't responsible for reporting and paying taxes. That responsibility is passed on to the owner or owner's personal tax return. Now, with an LLC, you have the option to be taxed as a corporation. In that case, you'll need to follow corporate tax rules. You'll also need to be prepared for any state or city licenses or permits your type of business will need, self-employment, payroll taxes if you plan to have employees, and sales tax. Getting your sales permit is free, and you can get it online through the North Dakota Taxpayer Access Point website. Right now, the sales state tax rate is 5%, but local jurisdictions may add their own local tax on top of this rate, making it as high as 8.5% in some areas. Now, along with everything else we've talked about so far, you'll also need to file an annual report to maintain your LLC. The document is due by November 15th each year. You can complete your renewal electronically through the First Stop portal. The annual reporting fee is $50. Now, if going through all of these steps on your own sounds like a lot to handle, there is another way to get this all done. Personally, there aren't enough hours in the day to get this taken care of, and knowing me, I would most certainly forget to do something, which is why I chose Tailor Brands to form my business for me. So if you're in the same boat as me, or you simply don't feel like dealing with it all, then there's an easier way, which is using a business formation service like Tailor Brands to take care of everything for you. Now, personally, I prefer Tailor Brands, but don't get me wrong, there are other great services that I also tried out there, like ZenBusiness, LegalZoom, and Swift Filings. So if you want to learn a little bit about them too, I'll go ahead and leave some review videos down in the description for you to check out. So what's the perk of using Tailor Brands? Well, they have an AI-powered site that provides a one-stop shop to give startups everything they need in one place. They offer services for websites, digital business cards, and merchandise, along with their formation and management services, so that you can get everything from them for a yearly subscription, or by grabbing individual services as you need them. So what does applying for an LLC with Tailor Brands look like? The first step is to specify your state. On the official website, you'll find a Choose Your State field. Simply click on the drop-down menu and select North Dakota. After that, click on Get Started. Then you'll type in the name you've picked for your LLC. For the next step, you'll answer a cluster of pretty simple questions. Essentially, these questions help the platform understand your business, so they can get an idea of what your business will need. You'll get the opportunity to choose things you're looking for some help with too. Now, you're not automatically signing up or committing to anything by making any of the selections. This is so the Tailor Brands website gets a better understanding of what they can offer to help your business. Naturally, you'll be asked to provide your personal information, including your name, email address, and zip code you'll run the business in. And just to be clear, this information is solely used for forming your LLC. Next, you'll be offered a few services to make running a business a little bit easier. Like, they can get your EIN for you, set up an operating agreement, and be your LLC's registered agent. You can get compliance reminders and a branding toolkit too. And you can upgrade to get expedited processing, in case you're a procrastinator like me. The last thing you'll need to choose is your plan with Tailor Brands. There's 3 they offer: ranging from semi-DIY to Tailor Brands doing it all, including access to their extensive marketing resources. Their plans really are tailored to every budget and need. Once your application is processed, Tailor Brands will submit your application to the state for you. So, as you can see, the process doesn't have to be overwhelming. By letting Tailor Brands handle all the hard work for you, you can have peace of mind that everything is being done correctly, and you have more time to focus on your business. So this sums up both ways to set up an LLC in North Dakota. By 1, doing it all yourself, or 2, having a business formation service do everything for you. At the end of the day, I feel Tailor Brands is a great option for setting up an LLC for your business. The process is fast and user-friendly. Not to mention the additional marketing services they offer makes it stand out from other formation sites who only offer registration services. I would recommend Tailor Brands to anyone starting a new business who, like me, was looking for help with it all. So for the convenience and a quick and seamless startup process where all you need to get started is a business name, Tailor Brands has you covered. And that's going to be it for today. I really hope you learned something, and if you did, hit the like button and subscribe for more. And like I mentioned before, if you would like to try Tailor Brands out for yourself with a unique discount, be sure to check out the affiliate link in the description. And as always, I love hearing from you guys. What are your thoughts about Tailor Brands? Or do you have a question I didn't cover? Either way, please drop those down in the comments and I'll do my best to get back to you as quickly as I can. Thank you so much for watching. See you next time.